Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second episode in the series of Kingdom Hearts. The original Kingdom Hearts here was originally released on the PlayStation 2. We are here in Traverse Town like we left off before. I know I cut out the audio a little bit earlier on that last episode, but this episode is going to be more like the actual structure. Let me open a soda pop here. There we are. This episode is going to be more of like the traditional structure that we have moving forward in the series. This is more of like how the episodes are going to go. They're going to be more along this level of playthrough, like this length, and like going over this amount of stuff. There's a little bit extra here just because it is in the beginning of the series, but at the same point in time, you know, we are still early in the series, so there is going to be a little bit of grindiness around us because we have to complete like certain things before we go and actually start exploring the world. So it's still going to be a little bit grindy, but not too much, and this episode should definitely be the end of that. Moving forward from here, yeah, there'll be smaller world objectives we have to do that won't seem all that meaningful, especially myself, because I've beaten this game numerous times. Yeah, one of my favorite games, one of my favorite game series of all times, and this game on top of that is one of my favorite games, so it's definitely going to be, you know, a little grindy as we get through it. We have to go and chase Goofy and Donald through all these passageways, which means we have to go through certain doors and certain orders, and it becomes very aggravating, to be honest with you. There's no reason to go through this hotel at all, in case you were curious. Like, don't even do it until the very end. We just have to go through like a bunch of random doors. You can see I keep going through some of the same doors repeatedly because I know where we have to progress in the story. But it's just aggravating because it's tough to remember like all that nonsense as you're moving forward. And I think the next spot we have to go to is up there on the left. There's like a gizmo workshop that we have to traverse our way through. And all those parries and things like that, like, these don't seem like they're that big of a deal, but the game is expecting you to do a decent amount of that. So, like, it's important that we go and we do that now. I try to fight my way just to the third district, which is through this door back here, and will be available in the main section once we complete it. But, yeah, I was trying to cheat and progress the story mode just a little bit quicker than we needed to. Maybe make this like a quick 5-10 minute episode, but that's not possible. You'll see that here in a second. It just prompts me with more bad guys. Yeah, there's just more bad guys here. In the future, this vacant house here to my left is actually going to have like a significant part in the story. But like I said, it'll be a little while till we get there. So, you know, it was good. I actually spent I think like an hour grinding through this world because I couldn't remember where to go. But that's nice in one point because I feel a little bit over leveled for some of the levels we're coming up on, which will be nice because this game, like, it starts off with like everything being fair, and then in the end ends with like the hardest crap you could possibly imagine. Like, you have to master everything, which is something I've always loved about the series, but like something I also hate about it because yeah, it just becomes a tremendous difficulty to get through all that. So, you know, enjoy me beating up some Heartless for the next few minutes here. We're taking them on, send them all back to the Dark World. If anything, it reminds me as much as like our mortal enemy in this game is the camera. Like, the camera is the worst element. Everything else in the game is spectacular. I don't think Kingdom Hearts 2 improves upon a lot of the stuff, but man, the camera in this game is just horrific. Like, it's really bad. It's PlayStation 2 era. Like, that's what games were like in this time period. Like, you really have to keep one finger on the left trigger the whole time, so that way you can pan around wherever the hell you are. Otherwise, you're just in for a shit show of like epic proportions. So, you know, there's not much of a way around that, honestly. You can see here, I traverse through here, through Traverse Town. Ha ha ha. The joke wasn't meant to be there, but it's there. But yeah, that's really like all this town is. It's a town where like when worlds get blown up, this is where like the inhabitants likely end up. Riku and Kairi didn't end up here. And now you get to see our first major annoyance of the game, other than the camera. Like I said already, when you are low on health, it just continuously blares the low on health theme.
This should help.
I throw a potion my way, and I think I explore the options here just to show you what they look like, because I know I got 2 high potions. So in order to have items inside of your party, what you'll need to do is go to the individual you want to assign them to, exchange them, grab them from the stock, and apply them there. That's the only way you'll be able to do it throughout the game, and then you can call upon them in battle. Otherwise, you have to wait until you're not in battle, and then call upon them. So, a little bit of a annoyance there. It's not something that's like overly bad. It's more annoying than anything else. So. I go into the Gizmo shop, then all of a sudden they come out of there. They haven't seen the Heartless yet, and they're looking for Leon. I try to go up this way just because I know there's some neat stuff here, but we can't go up there yet until we learn some magic spells, but no problem. Let's go out this way. Maybe that'll prompt them to come out of a different door. It doesn't. Let's drop down. There's probably a place down here. Typically the game follows like the most strategic path, but after this one it doesn't, because they wind up all the way back. So this is the 101 Dalmatians. You have to go and find the 99 remaining ones, because the mom, dad, let's see, that's 100. Yeah, the mom and dad are there. So you have to find the rest of the Dalmatians as you play throughout the game, which is, you know, it's an interesting take. It's something fun to go and explore. But I cut here because after that you have to go and do the nonsensical thing. Those other 2 doors I think were pretty direct, right? You were going to go through them regardless, as long as you followed the path. But this one, you have to go into the item shop, or the accessory shop. I go here. Maybe I save. Yeah, I do save. So you can see how much time this actually took me in real time. I'm at 1 hour and 56 minutes of gameplay. So after we do that, we have to go back out, and then Leon...
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Will give us some exposition.
And they'll keep on coming at you, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean, punk?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
So he wants to take it from us.
There's no way you're getting this.
Alright, then have it your way.
There's some of the Final Fantasy elements coming into the game. Very cool. We got some technical points there, that's nice. But I know that he can do a shitload of damage if given the right opportunity, so I'm trying to keep my distance. He's gonna shoot something. Yep, very obvious. And he's not meant to be hard as much as like his strength is just a little bit more than ours. See, we gotta get him in an aerial combo, otherwise we're gonna deal damage each time. That's gonna be tough to do with the way he likes to sit back and shoot at us. So that's gonna be a major pain moving forward in this battle. We have to keep that in mind. I think I might even use like an item here to protect myself a little bit. Because he strikes there, and I don't know if you get like an advantage from winning this fight, but in this game, like any little thing adds up, so I don't want to take the risk. Like all the little things that you equip to yourself and whatnot make like a huge deal in the overall story.
This is it!
So I definitely want to win this and get the EXP from that. So you can see I beat him there. But I still end up losing. Because I pass out after the battle.
You're slipping, Leon.
I went easy on him. Looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
And my controller batteries are low. That's great. Always fun. Get some ocean sounds. Now, there's Riku. So here's where Riku ended up. Get a little bit of insight into that. Oh boy. Riku's land does not look as comforting as my own. She calls out for Sora and Kairi. We're obviously not there. At least Sora isn't. I don't know where Kairi is. But Riku's land does not look forgiving. Looks like he's in bad shape. And it looks like there's a Maleficent foe there. Play on words. See what I did there?
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Donald's not scared. And then immediately he's scared.
Me? Did the king send you?
And now we get our introduction of all the Final Fantasy characters.
Come on,
They're here to
lazy
explain
bum.
the story.
Wake up.
Now wake up and there's Kairi.
You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie.
Okay, so I was just seeing stuff.
I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
Yeah, so I had to
was
do
the
a
only way
slight
to
cut
conceal
there.
your heart from
my
that.
batteries died in my
But it
controller,
won't work for long.
everything else is
Still,
gonna
hard to
maintain
believe
the same
that
here.
you, of all people, are the chosen one. Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay.
Sora's confused.
You know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle and this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
Got
They've
that
been
part.
secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
Alrighty.
The Heartless?
Yeah,
The
it's
ones
a
who
little-
attacked you, you remember?
Yeah.
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
No,
And there is
boy.
darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
No, Ansem the Wise.
And Sam?
He was
Of
studying
course, the characters
Heartless.
never have, but
He recorded all of his findings in a
he was a
very
big
detailed report.
researcher.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered.
Too many worlds.
All of his findings are
Oh,
across all the
then
worlds.
maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red. First we need that key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade
Fair
chooses
enough.
its master, and it chose you.
So, tough
It's
luck.
like, I don't want any of
How
this
did all
shit,
this
man.
happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute. What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
Very honest. So, we're left on that devastating note. All my friends and family are dead. At least that's how it seems. Everybody's gone, and there's nothing we can do. It's just like, you just can't sit still, can you? That's early Kingdom Hearts era, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta check out everything in every room, just so that way you can go and progress the story. It's always a ton of fun. But now that we know we can unlock everything, based off of what they said, now we can unlock this chest on the table. So we get that. And now we should be able to leave. But only if we go out the right exit. That's Kingdom Hearts 1 at its finest. Like I said, there's no direction. You just have to figure it out yourself. And hope for the best. That's all you can do in this game. I'm ready. Ready to fight. Then Heartless starts storming in here.
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go.
Then we get to see the little bit of the humor that this game offers. Donald slammed to the fucking wall. Poor Donald. Don't bother with the small fry. Let's take out the leader. Let's go. I know exactly where he's located. So, we are good. In fact, I was trying to go there earlier. Let's just cut through all this BS. Especially because, like you saw there, there's about an hour of unfilmed content. Which, honestly, I might be... I posted on Twitch a little bit, but I might be thinking about starting a Patreon here. And posting, like, all of the Let's Play stuff there. So if you're interested in that, please let me know in the comments below. That would be very interesting. Like, you guys could play through it as I play through it, and then these voiceovers are kind of catered toward the YouTube section. But if that's something you're interested in, just please let me know. It would be fun to do. I don't want to make too many videos here on YouTube that seem almost meaningless, but it would be a cool way to give back to you guys if you actually appreciate the content. So, like I said, please let me know. There we go. We got a major battle coming out here. I finally get to meet my squad, the teammate squad here. Goofy and Donald helped me out.
This is it! Ha! Ha! Take that!
You can see I learned some new powers in the meantime. Definitely become a more dominant foe to go up against. But then we have to deal with this big baddie. And honestly, if you've never played this game before, this guy will give you trouble. You will die to him. I can promise you that. Like, if you've never played the game before, this guy is a major pain in the ass. Like, huge. You could get really caught up in some of the attacks here if you don't understand where they're coming from. The key is to not remain locked on anything. Unless it's like a body part slipping away, don't remain locked on it and just attack the body as a whole. Try to beat down whatever area gives you the most trouble. So for me, it's always the hands and then the feet. The hands are the worst for me. So I lock onto the hands just to knock them out of the way. We got one out of the way. We can get some health out now. And then the feet slam on the ground, which are a major, major pain. So I'm just attacking the main body right now, trying to take out the feet and do some residual damage to the hands and feet. You can see if we parry, we knock it out of its actual like state there. So that's my goal there. We've got everything almost knocked out. We got one hand and the body. The hand will be the next to go. And there we go, we got the hand. Now all it can really do is shoot like cannon projectiles out of the chest. So we got it in a situation where it's gonna lose. And I have enough health that I'm feeling cocky. I'm just gonna get in there. Because it really can't do that much to me. Yeah. And just knock it out of the way. And there he goes. He falls to the ground. And his heart floats up to the sky. Remember all this lore as we play through, ladies and gentlemen, because the story plots of this game change per game. And it's a ton of fun that everything just changes at a whim.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Wants to find his friends.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the kid.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh.
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Yup. Whoa.
Oh,
Yes, but one's on happy faces.
fun fact if you made it this far in the video,
Happy.
all the people voicing the Disney characters are not the original people voicing the Disney characters. So, I think the Goofy guy does a good job and the Donald guy does a good job. You'll see some deterioration as the video goes, but I think a lot of the major characters do a really good job.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All
No,
for one,
there's some really
one
good
for all.
voice acting here. And there we go. We've sealed that away. Now we get to meet our foes.
That little squirt took down that Heartless.
If anybody has any
Who'd have
idea
thought
who
it?
these are ahead of time, that would be exciting. So I know who that one was and this guy is.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless?
Okay, I know that one.
That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's
Yep, this one's pretty blatantly obvious.
Swung on the eyes, they're all built rats by the look of them.
They're all evil Disney characters. I think this guy's a little bit harder, but
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him.
this one should be easy. I
Will
think it
be
even
he
shows
who
her face
conquers
at the end of it.
darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite
Yep.
useful.
So she's the head of the baddies. Which is, like I said, it's very interesting. It's just a cool, like, it's not something you would typically see, which is why I think I liked it so much growing up. This is very different than, like, your typical Disney game, you know? It's a lot of fun. We get the money, the gummy ship's outside, we could just leave through that gate, go on the gummy ship, and explore new worlds. Or any save point. I got the power of fire. You know. Oh yeah. Dodge roll. Shoo! Oh, excuse me. Dodge roll's very vital in my elements of staying alive in this game. I use dodge roll like non-stop, 24/7, all the time. Dodge roll helps me so much. I love it. It's the best ability we could have, honestly. We have enough points there that we can equip them both. See, I'm gonna give them, at least Goofy, he has an ability. Whew. I'm gonna give Goofy his abilities. I'm looking through mine, I forget, like, what the ability actually equals, but looks like we have, what, like $751? That's pretty good at this point in the game. It's kind of hard to rack up a lot of money right now, and you don't want to waste it on stupid stuff like potions and stuff like that because they come and go. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is approaching the end of the episode here. I really do hope you like this Let's Play and you enjoy it in its fullest. It really is, it's going to be a great Let's Play. I'm really excited to tone it down a little bit, do Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday episodes, and just have a little bit coming out at a time. It'll be a step back and a little bit for me to relax, especially with Gen 9 Pokemon being released and stuff like that. So, very exciting stuff. If you did like the episode, or you do like the series, or my channel at all, please feel free to like, comment, or even consider subscribing, because it's all greatly appreciated. And then we will see you in the next one. This was a terrific Tuesday post, I hope, and we hope to see you all here on Thursday, so that way you get to enjoy the continuation of the story as we fly out of this world, excuse me, and explore into new worlds. Take it easy.